Good afternoon. My name is Debbie Gelati. As Chair of the Institutional Advancement Committee of the University's Board of Trustees, I'd like to welcome everyone to today's public meeting. This meeting has been duly advertised as a public meeting in accordance with the Sunshine Act and is therefore open to members of the public as observers. A quorum is present for the transaction of business. Participation in the meeting, is limited to members of the Institutional Advancement Committee and to those the committee has invited in advance to take part. Because this meeting is being held remotely, I'd like to ask that all devices be put on mute unless you have a question or comment. If you have a question, please use the raise hand feature in Zoom. And if you're participating by phone and wish to speak, hit *9 to raise your hand and use *6 to unmute your microphone. If you are speaking in the meeting, please be sure to identify yourself, especially if you're participating by phone. And if you have any technology difficulties during this session, please contact the board tech support line at 412-383-0663 or use the chat feature in Zoom to reach out to a member of the support team. There is one action item before the committee today which relates to recommending to the Board of Trustees of the University the renaming of a building on the Bradford campus after George B. Duke, who along with his family has been a long-standing and generous supporter of the University of Pittsburgh at Bradford. A copy of this resolution, as well as a memorandum from Chris Davitt, Senior Vice Chancellor for Philanthropic and Alumni Engagement, explaining its background, was circulated to the committee in advance of today's meeting. At this time, I'd like to call upon Ms. Davitt to say a few words about the proposed naming. Chris?
Thank you very much. So I'm very excited to be able to share this wonderful news and to ask for the committee to recommend to the Board of Trustees that this building be renamed. The resolution is to name the building the George B. Duke Engineering and Information Technologies Building. George B. Duke is the sole owner of the Zippo Manufacturing Company, and he has been an important contributing member of the University of Pittsburgh at Bradford on their advisory board since October 2000, which was a time, as many of you know, a time of remarkable growth for the Pitt Bradford campus and program. Mr. Duke has made significant financial commitments in that time, but especially to the new Engineering and Information Technologies building, which will provide specialized educational spaces for our students. Mr. Duke has also been very supportive of the academic programs for those buildings. So the resolution, if affirmed, will recommend to the Board of Trustees that this building be named in recognition of his wonderful generosity and leadership. It would be named the George B. Duke Engineering and Information Technologies Building.
Thank you, Chris, for that overview. Are there any questions or comments regarding the proposed renaming of the Engineering and Information Technologies Building, also known as the EIT Building, at the University of Pittsburgh at Bradford?
Actually, can we pause for 1 minute, please?
Sure.
Okay. Unfortunately, one of our members was cut off, so we need to invite in by the committee another member for the member that unfortunately dropped off our call here.
Okay. We'll take a pause.
Yes, so that will be Robbie Luxbacher, who is a trustee member and is eligible per our bylaws to be brought in for an absent member by the other members of the committee by unanimous vote. So if those members of the committee who are on this call or on this in this meeting could acknowledge that they are willing to bring in Robbie Luxbacher to the meeting, then we can continue.
Okay.
Yes.
I see that all the members have agreed. All right, then we can continue. And Robbie, you will be voting.
Thank you, Roz, and thank you, Robbie, for joining us. We are going to be looking for a motion to approve the resolution. May I have a motion from the floor, please?
So moved.
Thank you, Jane. A second.
Second.
Thank you, Roger. Any discussion? All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed? Any abstentions? Thank you. The resolution is approved. And as stated in the resolution, this action will be reported to the Board of Trustees for further action on February 25th, 2022. Is there any additional business to come before the committee? If not, the meeting is adjourned. Thank you for attending.
Thanks,
Thank you.
everybody. Good to see you.
Thank you all. Appreciate it. Thank you, Robbie.
Happy to help. See you.